breathing, now you fluster. Crashing down, I was clutter. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubber. Remember this shit jump at the top, I was gonna get something. In the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush up for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution, maybe now should I do it? Just put it in the music, just put it in the music. Put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my... Hey, what's going on? Shout out to W. Sofa 33.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago.
Hello, you got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago, streaming live on YouTube. Today's the first stream of the day on Madden. Up next, or up first, is M303 Boy with Cleveland. Let's get it on.
Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. On the return, Harris. This return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the #1 thing he does best is tackle.
On 2nd down, Kamara. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour.
You got to hold your smoke. You got to hold your smoke.
1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. On the ground, Kamara. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry.
In the 70s, I was in Cleveland, in East Cleveland, North Olmsted, with Brian Sipin and Cardiac Kids.
From the 36, Hill out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can
Dag nabbit.
back to the line of scrimmage.
You're being extra stingy.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now the throw
Get past him.
Down, and that's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And on their first drive, the offense staying.
I think I'm going to go with the banana in the tailpipe play for you.
Out of the gun, Hill.
Oh.
Goodness, this is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turn.
That hurt.
Downs. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. And now movement right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Be on YouTube forever.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
A run for Nick Chubb.
Killer.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw.
Come on, catch it.
They're going to be incomplete.
Intended for Odell Beckham. Incomplete. 3 and out. 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans.
Oh, I got a real player knows when to punt.
And now a low.
That's beautiful.
Miss hit him. And this will be down just on the
Yeah, I'll let you touch it. No.
At their own 49-yard line.
I thought you did a fantastic job.
The New Orleans offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have...
Oh, dang, damn it.
Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
The target.
Why are you being so stingy?
3rd down here. From the gun, here's Hill. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's all the way down inside the 35. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16.
That's the man God shining down on the old man.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 22. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, They had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Kamara
Oh.
with the first down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple. It's second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Hill. The open man is Smith. And he is...
There we go.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A 14-yard touchdown. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score, Saints 7, Browns nothing. Will Lutz to kick.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means the field position battle is a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches.
Did he hold on to that?
Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 12 yards there and a first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb.
Oh, Chubb Rock.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On the carry, it's Chubb. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, come on.
Gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, no.
2nd down and 3. Now Chubb.
Come on, get up, drop him down.
We're waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. The end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns are within an
that hurts.
tying this thing up.
I don't think it's any state secret. You know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
Thank you.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really,
that was a beautiful kick.
Position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, Hill. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, my goodness.
It's incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
2nd and 10. Hill again. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Dang, damn it.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Hill. Gets this
Get away from him.
Receiver Thomas. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Hill. He'll let this thing go for Sanders.
Come on, get away from him.
Pulled in one-handed.
Dang, damn it.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
Okay, I was supposed to win. You're supposed to play your best game, and then you get to see your stuff on YouTube.
Here's we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides try
Yeah, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game.
What do they have dialed up that'll give
Hello?
them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Well, that's good that you started today.
And again, it's Chubb.
Killer.
He's stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And it's third down.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb.
Oh, we get that ball out of his hands.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
First down, Browns.
How old is that little distraction?
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt.
Oh, come on.
He's got daylight. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Kareem Hunt, 57 yards. And the Browns have 10.
Dang, nabbit.
So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run.
Dude, you're not following the script.
And he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking.
You're not following the script.
What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him.
But I already told you I'm a 58-year-old man. What is you trying to do?
That was absolutely sensational.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Okay.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good relax.
Roger that. Roger that.
relaxing deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like... They've got to play.
Yeah, let's get it on.
And start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense.
No.
Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hill. And his throw here's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And now it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain. Make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a 1st down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Hill. And that is incomplete. A lot of folks down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And this is caught at the 8. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And an important one that is, as we
take that extra point. Now I feel more comfortable about our relationship.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run. Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A give. This is Chubb. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Nick Chubb hit 21.95 miles an hour on a long touchdown run in 2019. 4th fastest in the NFL. And he flashed the big-time speed again there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Again, 11 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Oh, no.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Why are you doing this to us?
Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have moved out in front. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play. As this old brain remembers, when I see 5,
I'm not feeling good about our relationship.
I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Yay.
On 2nd and 10, Hill. They'll tussle for it, and this is caught. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards, a first down.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Okay, so what are we going to overtime or what?
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
You're not following the script. You do know that, right?
Been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's lined up incomplete. However, we do have a...
Did I get hit? Oh, my.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Looking out for an old man.
Comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
58, I'm sorry.
For him there. It's a first down.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Hill now to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Hill. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's down inside with the 4 before he's out of bounds.
I can feel the love.
They got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. This is caught, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
Play that old man ball.
2nd and goal.
Oh.
And it's caught. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point.
W sold for 33 is telling me to run it in.
The heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown. They're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
Yeah, it's first game of the day. First overtime day game.
Into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they
Get up.
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything.
Okay, you still have plenty of time. Don't call overtime yet.
You're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Mayfield. Flush to his right. Eluding the pressure. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Hey, hey, how you doing, boss?
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
So still 14 yards to go. Second down.
Thank you, boss.
Now Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham.
Oh.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Cleveland, no timeouts.
Third and final timeout.
Defense.
As it'll come with 15
W Sofa 33 is telling me defense. At the end of the game, I'll be handing out the accolades and then showing you the ranking of my worthy opponent.
Here's Mayfield and finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to
Oh my.
Inside the 30. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they
Let's see, don't get it. Saints have won the toss. We will receive.
Down to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball that gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Overtime, baby. That's right. Sofa.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fields it in the
And
tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Saints got game over.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now.
Man, you hit me like I did something to you.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he finds Cook. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
48-yard line.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run. This is Kamara. Give him a couple.
You being awfully stingy, dude.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Why is you doing this to us?
And that will be incomplete.
Rep, that wasn't
to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun. Hill. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a
GG, big dog.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the gun, Hill, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
GG.
And a game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some over.
Thank you, Dale. And he's ranked 99,604. Take a short pause.
that's good and everything, but it's still my chances to not get no week.
Okay.
Okay, so you still need to go back.
Yeah.
We're not just,
I understand.
everything is a celebration. It's not a celebration.
That's what you say.
It's not that kind of celebration.
Oh.
You're not stopping it.
You still can. You're very welcome.
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. Turn the knob, camera system incredible. Can't put $1, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me broke? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me woke? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the church, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. But the students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium.
Happy Thursday. You got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago, streaming live on YouTube. I'm 1-0, trying to go 2-0 today on streams. Up next is REC Jew. I'll figure it out later on. He's got Tampa Bay Bucks with the GOAT. You can check out his game film at EDE-63. Let's get it on.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on second and 8, Hill. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for
I wrecked you.
Second and 10. Hill now to throw. His throw incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10.
Let's go for the banana and tail fight.
Hill. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And
down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
Hill now operating for the red zone. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
Now I need to get this extra point.
Score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone.
Now I got to worry about the goal.
When you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
A conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Hello.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
As usual, at the end of the game, I'll be handing out the accolades and then showing you the ranking of my worthy opponent. Again, it's Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago. Hello.
Carry for the USC man. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He gets it to Brown, good play. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. First and 10, here's Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. 20, 10, Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 65 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point.
No, I'm sure I don't like you.
Football game.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Kamara. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Red 2 that followed the script, being extremely stingy.
Talk about plays being blown up. That's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hill is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Hill. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas.
Face mask.
And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
The score, Saints 14, Buccaneers 6. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Brady now on first down. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play.
Good throw and catch.
Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Brady now on first down. And the Saints pressure brought down for a sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria, Canada. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Brady looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
Ooh, the Madden guy shining down on the old man.
40-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. William Golston in on the stop.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5. That goes for a gain of 31.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Out of the gun, Hill.
Oh, dang, damn it.
Able to get there and pick it. It's a foot race.
Slow down. Is he going to slow down?
The 20, 10, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house.
I wrecked you. Why are you doing this to us?
I feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Bradley continues to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
this taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Hill. And he gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. On first and 10, Hill. This will be caught inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now it's the backup Simeon.
Dang, damn it.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I'm not feeling good about our relationship. I wrecked you.
The Bucs take over first down 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on it and talk about it.
The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Why are you doing this to us?
It's a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A 1-point game through 2 quarters as we get rolling here in this second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback.
I wrecked you. It's not whether you win or lose. It's how you play the game, man.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So
oh, no. Good. Take.
A lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he's up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Fournette.
Hello.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's taken down here by
Howdy.
David Onyemata, able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Hill. And this is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Kamara trying again. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong in the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara there to make the grab. And the Saints add on to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of it.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Why are you doing this to us?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up the throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. Back to Brown, this time complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. A gain of 25 yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
On play action, it's Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And this one will be brought back.
Lost connection. That takes me to 2. Happy Thursday. You got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago, streaming live on YouTube. 2-0, trying to go 3-0. Next up is Detroit and Coach That Boy Nice, 33-9-35. Let's get it on.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
You can check out your film work at EDE-63 on YouTube.
first carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this one up close to the 25.
Killer DeAndre.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
Killer.
He'll lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A yard in the wrong
At the end of the game, I'll be handing out the accolades and then showing you the ranking of my worthy opponent.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he's got Sanu. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Come on, let's go. 15 yards.
Good throw and catch.
First down.
At the 39-yard line.
Stafford going to give it to Swift.
Killer.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift.
Oh, he's Swift.
And he's taken down inside the 30. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. On first down at Stafford. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Stafford able to get this complete to Swift, his running back. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there on 20 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal. As some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Lining up for the point after.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter. And they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath. Settle.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. Oh, Walker showing the power. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. But now it's 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at them right now and say, let's get away from them entirely. Let's start throwing the football, but I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and it actually tamps down a defense's pressure because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off for the pass rush.
It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out, and the Saints will have the football back. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Saints.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Oh, get the hell.
Picked by Tracy Walker. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So that's the last drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. After the interception, here's Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 4 yards, the pickup, first down.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football. And what a nice gain on that play.
6-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
And that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
2nd and 2 at the 11-yard line.
Yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Stafford. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Stafford on 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Come on, Steph.
Stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
They start the second half with Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the mark.
That boy, nice 339-35 is being very stingy.
Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They run it again with Kamara. Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 37-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, Kamara. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 21.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. And he'll take it in.
Hold on to it, baby.
The Saints touchdown. From 10 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about
that boy Nice is not following the script. I'm trying to go 3-0 today. He's trying to send me to 2-1. This is my stream.
And he got into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Get that ball. Get that ball.
This return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Stafford. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. It's caught. Jones.
Dang, nabbit.
The Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion 1st down. Stafford looks to throw again. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st.
Good throw and catch.
The time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly.
That boy nice, 33. 9:35. I need you to give me that ball back, man.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift.
Hello.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Stafford. Now look at this.
Thank you. I'm saying it's about time. Keep going, baby.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory.
Let's see that replay.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Kamara. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the
Being so stingy.
tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time?
Thanks for moving.
Again, it's Kamara. And this
for
him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus
I'm going to have to go with the banana in the tailpipe play.
as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, here's Hill. And,
oh, dang, nabbit.
Picked by Tracy Walker, and he is all the way up past the 25. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift.
Hello.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 5.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Stafford. Got a man, it's Amendola. And
dang, damn it.
Reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on.
Killer.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
That boy nice. Stop it. It's not what you win or lose. It's just how you play the game, dude.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now it's Swift. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Here comes the Lions punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Back to throw. And, a crusher. It's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Ward. They'll return it to the 2-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys.
It already hurts.
And it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play.
GG. Looks like I'm going to 2-1.
Why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where
At
coaches
the end of the game, I'll hand out the accolades to show you the ranking of my opponent. Worthy opponent.
The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
On third down, Swift. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
A gain of only a yard.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost...
See the ranking. 1 and 2. All right, we'll be having a short
explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got up, how I did it. Yeah. Been the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
Hey, the kind of my power, and look at my dogs. Way back then, claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so dummy and being so hungry, I hate to eat crystals. Ay, how did the lady go miss? How she made this, she mixed it. Met her at one of the functions, we caught up the rhythm, she called up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me how I did it. Yeah. Been the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, ain't know what I was. Ain't know what a lie to do what I thought.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as they're
Happy Thursday. You got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the South Side of Chicago, streaming live to you on YouTube. I am 2-1 today, trying to go 3-1. Up next is Slap Time with Buffalo. Let's get it on.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from the Superdome. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
You can check out your film work at EDE-63.
You can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Defense had a chance to get off the field here. The opening drive couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, on the field and didn't get it done.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Kamara. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. A shotgun snap for Hill. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Now it's Hill. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And the drive is in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the gun, Hill. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
On the ground, Kamara. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it.
Come on.
He's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Operating from the gun. Hill, and he fires one that's intercepted.
Damn it.
Picked up by Micah Hyde, and a short return to the 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost him.
He'll get this underneath to Singletary. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Killer.
Short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Singletary, the ball carrier. Alexander on the tackle.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Going for it on 4th down, Allen. And they're going to try to it's complete. But he will be stopped by the line as he will not come close to the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
Come on, get through there, lay down.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll try to run it in with Burton. And he is in for the
Okay.
Mike Burton taking it in as his guys are 1st onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Make this extra point.
Will Lutz on for the point after.
You can check out your film work at EDE-63. Try to go 3-1.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. A nice looking play to start.
Oh, good throw and catch.
And complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards that time.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on their first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Forced out to his left. It's brought in complete. It's John.
Oh, good throw and catch.
They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up.
Slap time is not following the script.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen flushed out right.
Goodness gracious.
Complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Allen to throw once more. Buying time to his left.
Get that ball loose.
Back at the 13-yard line. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Now he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted.
Let's go, let's go. Yes. The bad guys shining down on the old man.
Intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here's Hill now after the interception. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off of play action, Hill. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Eagles come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told us, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score.
Oh, my goodness.
A little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my boy.
Killer.
Right there with me.
He'll get 3 up to midfield.
The Bills ball carrier. He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side.
Complete.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And this one will be brought back to the 22. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Hill. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Hill. And this one's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Yeah, I'm cool. Wait.
to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Hill. Oh, he got position. And he pulls it in. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
I need one more touchdown so I can feel comfortable.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. He'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, Hill.
Come on, all the way.
Caught at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone.
Okay, I think down. I can be comfortable. Catch this extra point. Now we could be friends again. At the end of the game, I'll be handing out the accolades and showing you the ranking of my worthy opponent.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to move it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here's a throw right side.
Get the ball.
Tight end and past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Good throw, good catch.
As strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Remember, slap time. It's not whether you win or lose.
Allen now on 1st down.
It's how you play the game.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Allen's throw is complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Dancing to his left. Pass incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted
Yes.
for the third time. P.J. Williams will pick if they had design.
Yes, this was 3-1. Let's do one more.
Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. On the want the hunters with the blues in it. Eat blood across it where the blood dealer. Juice stay turned like I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to drink it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought.
Happy Thursday. You've got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago, coming to you streaming live on YouTube. Next up is Yup Bank.
It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the New Orleans Saints.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. Here's Harris to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
That O-line
Streaming live on YouTube. You can check out your game film at EDE-63. 3-1, trying to go 4-1.
Get to what we call the second and the third levels. Get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 44-yard line.
You got next, W Soul for 33.
2nd and 12 now.
I'm about to go to The Last of Us.
They'll try the air now with Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you
next time
back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Big shout out to W Soul for 33.
1st and 10.
Watching the stream.
29-yard line. Running with Kamara. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line. They'll hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.